Okay, so my fifth to eighth cousin contacted me last night from Australia. I knew I had family in Australia, but I've never spoken to one, which is pretty interesting.
What madness is this? What pitiful form is this that I have come to inhabit? Death would be a release next to this travesty.
Nana Kimini.
Did not survive the
Thanks.
I have only
Dude, I got so many DNA matches, it's insane. I have like 228 fourth cousins or closer.
The choice is not yours.
I am
That I could contact if I wanted to.
You are reborn. The birth of one of Kain's abominations traps the essence of life. It is this soul that animates the corpse you lived in. And that, Raziel, is the demise of Nosgoth.
So I'm actually quite tired today. So I went to sleep at like 11 because I'm an idiot.
They cannot complete their destiny.
Because I'm an idiot, right? Because I got my DNA results back and I was really excited, so I was looking around and messing. So then I was going to bed at 11, and then I put my alarm on for 6. Because I thought to myself, well, if I put my alarm on for 6, then I'll be able to catch some of Cat and X runs, right? But then for some reason, I had a dream that I was watching Cat and Deck already run. And then, I don't know why, but I woke up at like 5, and it was the exact same time that they were starting the streams, more or less, to run. And it was so weird, because I had my alarm on for 6. But I was dreaming that I was watching the runs already, and then I woke up just in time for them to start. It's like some glitch in the Matrix shit. So weird. Wait, why did my Son of Best not save?
I have no desire for blood.
That's weird. My Son of Best from yesterday didn't save. I guess we just have to get a new Son of Best.
To sustain your strength, you must hunt the lost spirits of the underworld.
Need to reboot him? Maybe.
The souls of your enemies.
I'm gonna pause the music. Like I can't concentrate as well with music on. God, I fell through the fucking floor.
What scabrous wretches are these?
We're gonna get good RNG, that's the question. I did get good RNG, let's go. Good old little bastards here. Find their rest. Dude, what the fuck's he doing all the way over here? These enemies are dicks. That's kind of poor, but it's still really fast. I fucked up a couple jumps and I need to correct them.
You may gather matter and will yourself to become manifest in the physical world. This is taxing, however. Your strength must first be fully restored. You require no conduit to return to this plane. You may abandon your physical body
at any time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, game. I pressed the square button, and it was like, no, you don't need to transform. And that's fine. Look, I know that Raziel has a great ass, but come on, Merc.
You You are young yet, Raziel. You still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses. Immersion in water, while not fatal, will dissolve your physical body, forcing your return to
the spirit realm.
Be aware that in the spectral realm, water has neither heft nor lift.
It stands as thin as air. Okay, that's a really good entrance. And then we take the nice line here so we don't get the glitch.
Do you not recognize
Because I want my run to be valid.
They are the children of your brother,
Uma. That's impossible. These foul, scuttling beasts cannot be kin of our high blood.
Do you suppose that time stood still for you, Raziel?
Much has changed since you passed from the world of men.
I knew my opponent's weaknesses.
Having suffered them myself.
Physical wounds are fleeting. Vampire's immortal flesh begins to close as soon as it is cleaved. Vampires need only fear those wounds that impale or inflame. Water
scorches like acid,
and
fledglings
fledglings are devastated by sunlight.
Exactly. I would have to modify my tactics to suit my foes. Oh, he is like nearly in that.
A creature's soul
Go on, move in it. Go on, you won't.
Draw it in quickly, Raziel, or you will be compelled to follow.
That's the fastest I think I've done that when it's not been the bug. They both just fucking walked into it. That's so funny.
Your physical
What? I was crouched.
Even massive obstacles can be moved effortlessly.
Okay, dude. God damn it, Mom. That is so toxic.
My God. The sanctuary of the clans reduced.
That was my fault. I pressed it too early while in the middle of crouching.
The seat of Kain's empire.
If while you're crouching, if you press the button, it'll still push it.
Into the dust of its former magnificence.
That was my fault. I'll take the blame on that.
Only just emerged. In the instant between
Don't want to complain too much, remember, Char.
resurrection,
Complaining in a speedrun is bad.
passed.
This world is wrecked with cataclysms.
I'm so scared of
Strange to
Kain 1
shrug off
skip.
the pestilence of Kain's parasitic empire. The fate of this world was preordained in an instant by a solitary man.
So scared of it.
Unwilling to martyr himself
Should not be
to
scared of
restore
something
Nosgoth's balance,
that I used to be able to
Kain
do almost
condemned
every
the world
time.
to the decay you see.
And now I just can't.
That moment, the unraveling began. Now it is nearly played out. Nosgoth teaches
I just
of a
okay.
collapse.
Nice,
Its
nice
fragile bonds
closed captions, by the way. It just said, "And I just come." That is exactly what I said. Bloody game. Alright, what am I doing while either way? I need to save my some of best next time. I mustn't have saved them accidentally. Game, I'm at the thing. Nice. Ooh, got some nice jumps today, I'm telling you. Damn. Some very nice jumpy jumps. Okay, nice. Ooh. That was clean. Okay, that was real clean.
Desolation.
Damn.
My once proud kin.
Oh, that was very
wiped
good.
from this world like excrement from a boot. I knew the hand that wrought this deed.
It was Kain. Bastard can claim no allegiance from me. I could actually jump to that, but I didn't want to. I had to stop though, because I think I was going to run into it if I didn't. Always better to be safe than sorry, I guess. Oh. I almost missed that. That was almost bad.
Please.
I didn't recognize these flayed racks of flesh. Their
The scent was vampiric. But they gnawed on
their victim's carcass like dogs.
Feels dog, man. Yo, what's up, Taj? How you doing, bud? You bitch.
This charnel house
You
bore the
bitch.
unmistakable marks of Melchiah's clan. To what depths had our dynasty plummeted if these ghouls were the descendants of my high-born brother? Were they so
Unlucky.
debased as to recruit fledglings from the desiccated corpses here interred?
I'm gonna say yes. No.
My brother Melchiah was made last, and therefore received the poorest portion of Cain's gift. Although immortal, his soul could not sustain the flesh, which retained much of its previous human frailty.
Unlucky.
This weakness, it seemed, was passed on to his offspring. Their fragile skins barely contained the
Underlying decay. I wonder if Raziel would have thrown any of his other brothers into the abyss had he been told to. You fuck! I accidentally moved my camera a little tiny bit. Oh, it's so annoying. That's my bad again. I accidentally moved my analog stick and walked directly into it. I was trying to adjust my posture, but I fucked it. Alright, game. I'm gonna lose like 10 seconds on that. That's kind of sad, but it's whatever. That is straight on me.
Beware, Raziel. These wraiths are vampire spirits, fettered too long in the spectral realm. When their vampire natures adapt to this plane, they become eaters of souls.
Oh
Do
no.
not allow these spirits to re-inhabit their corpses.
So I guess these guys are kind of like me. No. You're not hitting me today. That is not happening. He was going to go for me. And I refuse to let that happen. What's the thing? Oh, fuck. I'm bad. Yeah, there's a time loss. Wouldn't have lost as much time if I didn't try to do that then, but it's whatever. I only lost 5 seconds somehow. Yeah, I had a feeling he was gonna do that. Fuck you. Fucking push it! Push! You twat! Oh my god, man. It's so annoying when that shit happens. I'm gonna lose more time here now. Dude, if he hit me then, I was going to maul so hard. You do not understand. I was gonna maul my ass off into like next week. That would have been it. That would have been the tilter. Oh shit. Oh. It could be like minus a minute right now. Open the door. Grab it, man. I'm stood next to it. And he's just like, nah, I'm just gonna swing apparently. I'll swing you on your fucking head if you carry on, you dick. Oh my god. It's so bad. See, jumping is so much easier on Soul Reaver 2. Because on Soul Reaver 2, you can like jump as you're about to hit the floor. What do you mean why your doors are pixel thick? They're pixel thick on everything. No, what do you mean? Dude, it's only the gates that are thin. Because the gates... That was kind of bad. Our town could be so much better here. But it's fine. If I fuck up Kain skip, I just reset. It's that simple. Honestly. I don't think I will. I need to test which is faster, doing this, or like pushing forward or pulling. Because like each animation has its own like speed. I guess. Last of that's a bit disgusting. I'm gonna stay at that time save though. I don't know how. I don't know what I must have done in my last run, but all I can say it must have been bad. It must have been, surely. Honestly though, this is actually really good timing. Might lose a second or two here, but we should be okay. Actually, I might... Ah, no, I saved a second. Very surprising, honestly. Boom, 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 boom.
Show yourself, creature.
Do you not
Remember me, brother.
Am I so
Who changed?
Melchiah?
Yes.
Yes.
You should have stayed where the master sent you, Raziel. You will find Nosgoth less pleasant than you remember.
What has become of my clan? Answer me,
Little brother, or I'll beat an answer from your horrid lips.
Everyone
Is afraid.
you awake to a world of fear. These times of change
Are so unsettling.
Do you think I feel no revulsion for this form? Do you believe
that
for a
the
moment
moment
that
our
our
Lord
Lord would risk his empire
Not
upon
an upstart.
inheritance?
Enough riddles.
What are you saying?
You are the last.
To
Die.
Shut up. Brother, like, follow me. Arsehole. Okay, I think we're good. He walked off and I don't get why. He doesn't normally do that. Might have fucked up here actually. Might get out of this in time. Never mind, we're good.
Tell me, Melchiah, where can I find Kain?
The master is beyond your reach, Raziel. He makes himself known when he sees fit, not when commanded.
He's released, boys. Imagine. Bum, ba, ba, dum, bum. Bum, ba, ba, da, bum. We cat jamming.
Well, Raziel.
Am I reduced to this?
A ghoul. Fratricide. Elevated, Raziel. Not reduced.
Consuming Melchiah's soul has endowed you with a new gift.
Oh hell yeah, I'm endowed. Let's go.
Substantial barriers such as these are no impediment to you in the spectral realm.
I don't know why I found that so
Will
funny.
yourself to pass through, and
You shall. Nice. I always wait a second when I get to the main menu because I have actually lost runs to this before. Hey, Robin. I have lost runs before to accidentally hooking myself and starting a new game. I did. I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning and I watched like 2 of them, I think, maybe 3. They already beat Camo and Cosmic's time, which is really cool. Honestly, if they tried, they could definitely beat mine and Matt's because it is not incredible. Not bad, but it's not. I don't think it's that good. Like, now I've done a lot more Jake. I can see the cracks in our time. Considering you can like save up to like, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes from a co-op to a solo run maybe. Like, I definitely think we have a lot more time saved than we originally thought when we were running. Begone thought. I genuinely don't know. Like, I've given up asking. I'm just waiting for him to ask. Because I can run whenever, but every time we make a date for it, when it comes to it, it gets cancelled. So I've given up asking. I'm just waiting for him to ask at this point. Because I wanted us to get a new RE5 time as well, but I don't know.
Raziel.
Kain. The abyss has been unkind.
We'll just see how it goes, I guess.
Now, as before, you criticize your
And then if he doesn't want to do co-op anymore, I might be able to find someone else. I don't know.
You have no right.
What I have made, I can
I'd have to
also
find someone in
destroy,
England or
child.
close by
Damn you, Kain! You are not God.
who I actually know
This act of
and might be able
genocide
to
is
get along with in a co-op setting.
You dare to speak to me of conscience. Only when you have felt the full gravity of choice should you dare question my judgment. Your lifespan is a flicker compared to the mass of doubt
But we'll
and
see.
regret that I have borne since Mortanius
First turned me from the light.
To know that the fate of the world hangs dependent on the advisedness of my every deed. Can you even begin to conceive what action you would take in my position?
I would choose integrity, Kain.
Look around you, Raziel. See what has become of our empire. Witness the end of an age. The clans scattered to the corners of Nosgoth.
This place has outlasted its usefulness.
as have you.
Oh no, not the Soul Reaver.
The Soul Reaver, Kain's ancient blade, older than any of us and 1,000 times more deadly. The legends claimed that the blade was possessed and thrived by devouring the souls of its victims. For all our bravado, we knew what it meant when Kain drew the Soul Reaver in anger. It
meant you were dead. Easy clap. That's a really good fight. Christ. I probably could have done another jump to get to him, but I didn't want to just jump into him accidentally. Alright. Yeah.
The blade is vanquished. So it unfolds. And we are a step closer to our destinies.
It's time to lose all my time save on this next fight. Well, on Kain 1 skip. It's time to lose all our time save on Kain 1 skip.
I swore I saw a glint of satisfaction in Kain's eye when the Soul Reaver was destroyed. I did not understand the game that Kain was playing, but I knew the finishing move.
From this moment and ever afterward, you and this blade are inextricably bound. Soul Reaver and Reaver of Souls, your destinies are intertwined. By destroying the sword, you have liberated it from its corporeal prison.
Also, we hit 1,400 followers yesterday. I hadn't even noticed. We just ticked over at the end of yesterday.
No longer a physical blade. It can only manifest itself in the material realm when your strength is fully
2,000 followers, Andy soon? Question mark.
It will sustain you.
Come on, Ariel. Ah, you little soul.
Baby.
Another one
of
of
Kain's creatures come to taunt this bound spectre.
Yep, that's
I
me.
did not intend to disturb your rest.
That's me.
Rest. A
Body is needed for rest. Oh,
Flesh
sleep.
and bones
Sorry.
are required to recline.
Not rest. God, how could
No,
I?
child.
Also, welcome in,
All
Theo.
I may do is watch and remember, ceaselessly conscious as this wretched world's history unfurls.
Oh no.
Ghastly past, insufferable future, are they one and the same?
Am I always here?
How have you come to haunt these
You can read the
pillars?
wrong words. There are no words.
Cain refused
I'm
the
guessing
sacrifice.
them.
The pillar of balance, corrupted to its core, stands as a monument to his blind ambition. Now these pillars serve only to bind me here, my prison and eternal home, thanks to the avarice of your master, Cain.
Bastard can claim no allegiance from me.
Then we share a common foe,
Raziel. Return to...
here who have need. Ariel remembers what others have forgotten.
You're a liar. You don't remember anything. You're a liar and a thief. Alright, time to lose all my time save on Kain 1 skip, and then we have to reset. That's gonna be fun. Let me up. Dude, just let me up the fucking thing. Won't you let me up it now? Yeah, and I missed it. That's nice. Completely flew over it. Oh boy. So this is where it ends again. Yeah, this is where it ends again. Yeah, this is where the run dies. Yeah, okay. I hate the skip. Are you kidding? Oh, this fucking game! This skip is so bad. I fucking can't get it, man. Why? Why can't I get the skip? I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm gonna have to sit here for an hour practicing this. I'm actually going to have to sit here for an hour practicing this fucking skip. But I'm the one who started using it in the run. That's the problem. It's my fault it's being used in the run.
The ancient tomb.
It's just so annoying, man. I don't know.
Now ravaged by
Like, I could get it like once every 3 attempts at one point, and now I just can't fucking do it again.
In the time of Vorador,
Like, I genuinely feel like, even though I genuinely feel like, even though I am like doing it the same way every time, more or less, I'm just missing it by like a micro millimeter or something, the hitbox.
Unspeakable and indiscriminate acts of violence.
And I need to like watch what I used to do. I have a clip of it somewhere.
Decimated entire bloodlines in mere decades. Now their husks lay here, murderers enshrined.
Shag your mummy, fat cunt. Get up the thing. Why are you falling off shit for no reason? Dude, I fucking hate these skips. I hate them. If I fail this one more time, I'm just resetting the run. They're so jank. It's not even as though they're hard, they're just jank.
Heretic, you shall not pass.
Like, even if I world record this, I'm still doing more runs because I can't let this run be world record.
Do you prosper on the scraps he casts you?
Your insults will do nothing to blunt the agonies of your demise.
Kain killed me once. Behold the result. I have no more to fear from you.
What? How did that hit me? I wasn't even near him. Okay, I might just actually reset this run. I might reset it. I don't want to PB this run anymore. Yeah, it's so annoying, man. Like, he hit me when he wasn't even near me. Yo, Clark, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the salad bar. Hope you enjoy staying. Stay as long as you like.
The Soul Reaver is also thus enhanced.
I don't know how to feel about this run anymore, chat.
You may project an orb of kinetic energy to strike objects that are otherwise
Unsure.
Your brother Zephon's keep lies far to the east, beyond the ruins that greeted your first exit from the underworld. He and his brood have cocooned themselves in a derelict cathedral, having murdered its human guardians.
We'll see how my cathedral go. If I have a bad cathedral, then I'm resetting. We will see. I think I failed that. Oh no, I got it. Genuinely thought I'd failed that then. We're saving time here anyway. We're gonna be like plus 10 or something here, I think. Oh, it can be like minus 3.6, I guess. Oh, plus 3.6. I'm fine with that. I have so much big pieces of time saved everywhere, it's kind of insane. But therein lies another problem. Actually, you know what? I'm going to test something. I might as well test it on this run. Ah, I get fucked. Open the door. I'm gonna check something. I genuinely don't know whether this is fast or slow as such. Okay, never mind, doesn't matter anyway. I was going to see if this was faster, but no, I can't tell. Because I fucked up like 2 things and wasted a bunch of time. I can say though, it would be faster if I just did the cutscene.
Once a testament to mankind's defiance of Kain's empire, this towering cathedral now stood
I can say
derelict.
that at least.
The humans who worshipped here, dead for centuries. Its architects conceived this tower as a holy weapon against the vampire menace, a colossal instrument of brass and stone. The cathedral's pipes, once tuned to blast a deadly hymn, now stood silent, and these vacant spaces whistled their impotence.
Okay. You fucking cunt. This game is so fucking stupid. Stop getting me stuck in that part though. I'm so sick of getting stuck on that. I'm stood in it, man. Nearly fell off. This game's really testing me today. Game's really testing my patience. Go through the gate! You idiot. You're running into it for no reason. This game's griefing me. Game's actually griefing me. Go. You don't understand how aggravating it is when the game griefs me like this. No. Why would you have to do that, man? Might even save a little bit of time on this, I don't know. Crouch. I would have saved like 10 seconds if I hadn't been griefed though. Because I got griefed pretty badly, unfortunately. I almost ended up resetting, genuinely. If I would have got hit there by that Zephyr and it would have taken my Reaver away, I would have reset right there and then. Because there's no way I'm continuing that run if that happens. I also hate I've lost my blade to these Zephyr before as well. They have really cooked me before. That's been very unfortunate. Alright, let's see if I can't get this this time, this new little skip thing that I found. Save a little bit of time, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it saves time. It's definitely not going to save time now, game. Oh. Why does it keep doing that to me? I don't understand. Like, I get to the top, and then it just slides me off the edge. I don't know why it keeps doing it. I genuinely I think it might be more trouble than it's worth, honestly. Might be more trouble than it's worth. Please. Theoretically, I should probably go into the Spectral Realm as soon as I get into this room. Because that guy has actually ruined my runs before. And I am not here for it. Okay, please, don't grief me, game. Nice. That's a big boy time save. See what I mean? Like, I can save so much time if the Cathedral is just nice to me. Which is kind of scary when you think about it. I mean, the Cathedral is much nicer now we have telekinesis. It is much, oh my god, I nearly got griefed. It is much nicer. But she can still be a fickle bitch. And if she really wants to, she can say, fuck you, buddy. Thank you, game. This room can also be really toxic if it wants to be. E.g. that. No, you're toxic. Oh, wrong way. Which way are you facing? I don't know if there's a better way of doing that, but we move. Just saved a bit more time, but it's fine. How you doing, Senox? You doing fine? Right, you assholes better not hit me on the way out. I won't be happy. Alright, let's just see if I don't fuck this up this time. Right, for one, I need to go into the physical realm. Don't forget that, because that's a very important thing, believe it or not. And then we've got to not mess up the next one. Nice. Nearly got griefed again. Nearly got griefed. I jumped and nearly fell in between the holes. Bum, bum. Bum. Probably could have done another jump there, but better safe than sorry. I'd rather be safe than sorry, I guess. Please. Oh, the 0.1 second time save. Let's go. Nice. Didn't mess it up either. Could you just chuck it there, please? I'm speedrunning, so I can't. Thank you. You bitch. Back off. Stop hitting me. I just lost so much stuff for that. I actually have to go and thingy now. I have to go and collect another soul. That Zephyrim is such a griefer, dude. I can't stand him. Because it means I have to go down here and beat up one of these guys. But it looks like I also got bullied on my last run of this too. I don't know. How are Cat and Egg doing, by the way, on the run? I have it up, but I can't really see. Because I have it on my mobile. Yeah, I need to avoid them on the way back. Because I don't want to get cyberbullied. Every time, that is so close. Every time. Like, it is mid-swing, and I get out of its way. Move, please, Raziel. Okay, I lost 3 seconds there, but it's better than losing the run. Oh, Christ. I did not realize that's where I was. Actually, that might be better if I do it from up top. I lost a second, but I'm not too fussed. Better than, again, better than losing the run, as they say. Okay, Raziel. I'd appreciate it if you didn't grief me, thanks. Okay, I'm surprised I went through that. Very surprised. Bum, 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 bum. Let's have a look. I'm gonna full screen them real quick and see how their run be going. Ooh, the -2 minutes. Hell yeah.
Zephyr, your visage becomes you.
I won't curse them though. I won't say anything else because I could very well curse the room right now.
And you are not his handsome Raziel anymore. His precious firstborn son turned betrayer. You have missed so many changes, little Raziel. Look around you. See how the human's weapon of destruction has become my home. Indeed, my body.
Bum,
A cocoon of broken granite from which to watch a pupating world.
You painting world.
Cower, only scuttling from the shadows to devour a victim already ensnared in your cowardly trap.
Oops, run, Dad. Don't you dare.
You made the mistake of leaving me unbound, and it is you who must succumb to my will.
Will, instinct, reflex action. The insect
I will cry.
finds little difference. I warn you, brother. As my stature has grown, so it
Is matched by my appetite.
Step forward.
Muscle. Are you? Oh, that's twice. That is such a troll, dude. I'm getting trolled. Wait, are you kidding? Oh. Dude, hit it. Dude, that was such troll. Yo, what's up, hunters? I just got trolled again, man. Like, I'm so sick of picking up these eggs and then it just doesn't do anything. You know what? I'm just gonna pick up the egg from now on and just throw it instantly. No, he lays dead eggs, basically. Or something like that.
Consuming Zephon's apostate soul has bestowed on you a new gift. Like his vampire spawn, you are able to scale certain walls which are otherwise impassable, but only in the physical realm. In the spirit world, these insubstantial edifices will not support you.
So triggered, man.
In the mountains beyond the pillars, Nosgoth's cataclysms have exposed an ancient crime. Endowed with Zephon's soul, you may now progress where your path was
hitherto impeded. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, don't mess it up this time, Salad. Don't mess up the jump. Hit me. Hit me! You poo head. Oh. I think I messed it up. Nope, I got it. A little bit. Only a little bit, though. Oh, nice time.
This city once teemed with the life of my kind. Could it be that other clans had suffered the same fate as mine? In his madness, could Kain spare none of his brood?
It was not Kain, but Duma's own arrogance that brought the downfall of his clan. These are
a little bit, just a little bit.
Raziel. Believing themselves invincible, Duma and his offspring failed to see an attack coming from.
You know what I should do? I should make that dist. Oh baby, my gold.
Allowing the human vampire hunters to decimate their ranks with.
I think that'd be really funny if I put it as that.
The few that escaped have been reduced to scavengers.
I think that'd be quite funny. Can you... Dude! I'm pressing the button. You just sat there auto-attacking. Like, my guy, please. Christ almighty. Hey Taj, did you see that I got my DNA results back? I don't know if you've seen it. I am Viking. Oh nice, they got sub 120. Hell yeah, brother. Please. I'm begging game. I am a Viking. Oh, they actually got him. Nice. So it is Viking, we're not Asian, Sag. Why are you gonna call me out like that, man? No need. My god. Brother in Christ, man. So annoying. The camera angle just cooked me so hard on that. Right, where is he? Right. He was dying no matter what. I had to make sure he died. I'm telling you right now, wasn't dealing with that. Dude, I hate grabbing the edge of stuff. I always do it, and it's so aggravating. Also, can I just say, this puzzle is actually so long. Like, I forget how long this puzzle takes to do. Okay, nice. Whew. It's gonna lose a couple seconds, but it's still better than a kick in the dick. Nice. Hell yeah. Oh. I am stressed. I am stressed right now. Oh, I've been kicked in the dick a few times. There was a girl in my high school who kicked me like in the dick like 3 times for quite literally no reason. Like, I wasn't even being a dick or anything. I was literally speaking to her, and she just kicked me in the dick. And I was like, she did this like 2 or 3 times, by the way. I'm like, dude, what the fuck did I do to you? No, not 3 times on the same day, just 3 times in my time at high school. Because she was in the year above me. So I got like a year free of no dick kicks, I guess. It wasn't a very good time. The fuck is Bulworth Academy? Wait, is that the high school from Bully? Or something stupid? Yeah? No. I went to a Catholic school. It's worse. Somehow. You know, no, it's nothing. I used to be an altar boy as well. Like, I used to be one of the altar boys at the church. Maybe that's why I now have Crohn's disease. They realized I'm now atheist, and they were like, God realized I was atheist. He was like, right, that's it. Smite him down. Smite him. Get him gone.
He would have burned with shame to have me find him here like a stuck pig.
Kill him. That's me, heretic salad. Brilliant. Dude, it's like when you piss someone off on Skyrim and the entire town gets pissed off and they go, never should have come here. Never should have left the altar.
Thank you, brother.
Your thanks are premature, Dumas. I have not forgotten whose hands bore me into the abyss.
The centuries in limbo have honed my strength. Not even Kain is my equal.
Even the strongest vampire is
Even the
wrong.
strongest vampire.
We shall test your thesis, Raziel.
My bloodthirst has been superseded by
By
an
a
even darker
deeper.
hunger.
Oh, darker hunger.
I will consume your soul before this day is done.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that is it. Who knows? Brother, can you stop? I need to see where I'm going. Dude, follow me. Gotta be really careful here. Okay, there we go. You bitch. Hey Lappy, how you doing, bud? Still golded that somehow though. I don't know how we managed it, but we did. Bum 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 bum. Just woke up. I've been awake since 5 AM, buddy. 5 AM. Oh, baby. Because I wanted to watch some speedruns of RE6. Imagine waking up early to watch RE6 speedruns.
Sounds like you prom. I don't think that's the game prom.
Wait. Yo, what's up, Maxie? How you doing, man?
Consuming Dumas' soul empowers
Yeah, I was
me to
watching
wind
Cat and Deck do RE6, and they got a really good time. They got like a 119. I think that's only like 5 minutes off mine and Matt's time. I reckon if they grinded that a little bit more, they could definitely beat our record.
physical world. It can
You've been up since 3:30. Yeah, but you work. That's different. You have to wake up at that time. Oh wait, I need to throw this actually because I move slower now. The only reason I was keeping that on me is because it lets me kind of stay around the same speed. Oh my god.
The fucking stupid shit. Oh my god.
Is that the Cat Link? The second place runner for new game Jake and Sherry co-op? Oh my god. Is that her? That's crazy. Welcome everyone from Cat Stream. I'm Salad, a variety streamer and speedrunner here on Twitch, and I also hold first place on a lot of RE6, including Jake and Sherry. I saw you got a 119 though. That's sick. I saw it's a really good time. Like I checked while I was in a cutscene earlier, and you were like -2 minutes, and I was pogging the fuck off. But we're actually on pace to PB on this game as well, which is also going to be world record if I don't fuck it up. Oh, it's also Ecdysis. Is that the other second place runner for Jake and Sherry new game on RE6? Holy shit! Welcome everyone from X Stream as well. I'm Salad, a variety streamer and speedrunner here on Twitch.
Baby.
Welcome everyone. Thank you for the follows, by the way, and all that jazz. Thank you, Megaroro and Rules. I appreciate it. So this is Soul Reaver. I don't know how many of you have actually heard of this game. It is a an Eidos. I went the wrong way. It is a 1999, I think, Eidos Studio game. Also made by Crystal Dynamics. Mizo and Afex, thank you for the follows also. I appreciate them. We're currently doing any percent glitchless. This is actually a very, very old game, very underrated game. Not many people actually know about this, surprisingly. It is actually a very good series.
My insane pace.
Ink and Cyber, thank you for the follows. I appreciate them. Welcome to the Salad Bar. I hope you enjoy staying here as long as you like. So, my world record recently got took here by about 20 seconds. And we're getting it back. 1931 I saw. Hell yeah, man. Good time. I did check a little earlier.
He's always clean and ready to be eaten.
Thank you, Senox. I appreciate that. I2Ply, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Salad Bar. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy stay as long as you like. So yeah, we're actually near the end of the game. My record recently got took by about 20 seconds. So theoretically, if we don't somehow fuck up this run completely and utterly, we will actually PB by a significant amount, and we'll record again.
Jesus.
Box pushing series? Hell yeah. I mean, who doesn't love pushing boxes? Let's be serious. Oh, I didn't push it far enough. That's awkward. But, so while this is glitchless, we'd actually do some weird tech. So if you stick around after this run, I'm going to do some more regardless of PBing or not.
Right here.
Excuse me.
My insane pace.
I'm going to do another run regardless. You'll be able to see a really cool skip that the devs did not intend for us to do, but it's not counted as a glitch because we're simply abusing a hitbox that shouldn't exist. We're not going out of bounds or anything. We're just abusing the game's very bad hitboxes. But we're gonna lose like 5 or 6 seconds here because I messed up. I messed up something, so I think we're gonna lose like 5 or 6 seconds on this maybe, unless I'm just not as bad as I think I am. Oh no, we're only gonna lose a couple seconds. Never mind, I take it back. We might lose some time here, though. There is a bunch of RNG in this area here. So, in a second, I'm going to have to go into the... Excuse me, sir. We're going to have to go back into the Spectral Realm. So, in this game, you can, like, go between 2 different realms. The Spectral Realm, where you can walk through walls and shit, and you're not really there. And the Physical Realm, where you are. And I got lucky. Didn't get hit, though, which means I can now continue on to the next area without having to grab any souls. And we use these little portals to go back into the physical world, where we can interact with the blocks and all sorts of jazz, which you can't do otherwise.
Let's go!
The real smoked Jay. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Salad Bar. Hope you enjoy stay as long as you like. And here's another little piece of RNG here coming up. If I manage to do this without messing anything up or getting destroyed, I'm going to save like 20 seconds in the entire world. Oh, it's such a funny clip. I think Kami was like verifying some runs on stream or something, and he... Wait, why are you there? Okay, that's bad RNG. Okay, hopefully he's now moved. He has. So basically I have to rotate this thing twice, and I have to avoid all of these enemies while doing that as well. Yo, Max, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Salad Bar. You? I'm just gonna kill him. Because I don't want him to... If he stood there, and I get really unlucky, he clarts my ass. And not only do I lose my Reaver, I also get destroyed. Yeah, Kami was verifying some runs on stream, and there was this kid who got really excited at getting 13th place, and he went to his parents. That's what he said to his parents. He went to his parents, you could hear it on stream, and it's so pure, but it's so funny. It's so funny. 13th place in the entire world. I wish I could be that excited about speedrunning. We are definitely coming up to the end of the game now, though, more or less. Yeah, what's up, Pyro? I'm in a much better mood today. But we're actually on a decent pace for once. We're on a good pace. Like, chat, by the way, I could be like -3 minutes right now, but I lost so much time on that specific skip I was talking about earlier. It is such a hard skip to do, and I'm so bad at it. I used to be really, really good at it, but then I stopped running the game for a year because I wanted someone to beat my record. Also, Maxilla, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Salad Bar. I hope you enjoy your stay and stay as long as you like. Also, and Scotty, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Salad Bar. I hope you enjoy your stay and stay as long as you like. We hit 1,400 followers yesterday. Let's go. 1,500 next? Question mark.
I sense that Kain was here.
Angry Scootsman, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Salad Bar. I hope you enjoy your stay and stay as long as you like.
Baby.
So, Ed, when are you running this game, yeah? You'll see my, depending on what happens here, you might see my mood change drastically.
Well, I hate this game.
While you cannot acquire this game on Steam anymore,
this I deduce.
I can get you the files for you know, from Taiwan. I'll have to fly all the way to Taiwan and you know, scour the flea market for a bit, but I'm sure I can find you something. Yo, what's up, Des? Drastically, well, it depends. If my run dies, I might be like, hey yo man, what the fuck? I might be like, come on man, what was that all about? But it shouldn't do, it should be fine. There is really not much I can fuck up at this point, honestly. You still have your disc? I still have my disc, but it's a very broken, excuse me. It's a very broken and dead disc. It is very old, much like myself. It'll be, yeah. What, that was RE8 though. That was RE8. I'm sure that anyone who's ran RE8 can agree that RE8 can be very rage-inducing. Also, side note, the reason why I have to walk around things to rotate them is because there was not enough memory in the game left on the disc to add a rotation thing, so you have to do it like this from killing a boss.
Emotional damage!
There was just not enough space left. Good old PS1 discs. Oh, I had fun with RE8, but the run, on VOS, ooh. That did something. That did something. Also, the reason I'm jumping here, by the way, is because, funnily enough, it's actually faster to jump than it is to walk. Believe it or not. Come here, you. You wouldn't think so, but it is technically faster, but it is only faster if you if you jump at a very specific time. If you like okay, so when I'm jumping, if you hear a little tippy tap after I land before I jump again, I've done it wrong, basically. Like that. If you don't hear a little tippy tap, ah shit.
And fucking
that's my bad.
Man, honestly, fuck this game.
If you hear a little tippy tap, then I've done it wrong. This Saturn team, yeah. Dude, honestly, Zeke, Spicy, and you dick. Zeke, Spicy, and Camu have some they have some good sound effects. They're so funny. Yo, Reed, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Salad Bar. I hope you enjoy your stay as long as you like. So me losing my blade doesn't really mean much, I guess. It's a little unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. As long as I don't go into the spectral realm here, we're good. And Trey has some good ones too. So if I lose all my HP, I go back into the spectral realm and I have to heal myself and then make it so I can go back into the physical realm. However, I'm gonna quickly suck a soul here so I don't have to deal with that. You can transform back into the spectral realm at any time. You ass! Did you see that? What an asshole.
Are you kidding? Oh, this fucking game!
Listen, that one was RE8. Just leave it be.
Emotional damage.
I'm gonna lose a couple seconds here because that was actually really hella scuffed, but it's fine. I think that's the right way? It is. Okay. I have to make sure I do that the right way, otherwise I get very sad. I think I did this right? I did, okay. There we go. This one, yeah, they do love their puzzles, honestly. Like it's kind of ridiculous. Let's just hope I remember the way I need to do this. Because if I don't, it's going to be very awkward. Excuse me. So I can get very unlucky here and get hit, but I think I should be fine. Because these enemies are like the worst enemy in the game because they're ranged. I have lost runs to these guys before. If they decide to grief me, I've definitely lost runs to this before. Never made it to any of the box puzzles. I think that's just a you problem. You dick. There we go. So now I just have to pull these 3 levers that are here. I don't know why they made it this way, but I had to do like the whole puzzle before it let me do this. Like, this is one of those games where, like, unless you know how to do it, you're gonna get lost for like 5 hours. Oh, if I was a little bit faster there, I could have actually... You dick! Okay, we're good. Oh, Christ. I honestly, I could have got griefed there. If I went back into the Spectral Realm... Oh, you dick, Raziel. I would have lost a bunch... I genuinely think oh my god. He scared the shit out of me. There was no need for that. Oh. And so this here is this right here, right, it's a lore dump. But on this game, because it's a very old game, and you don't even need Steam open to play this game, by the way. You do it from the file manager. You can delete every single movie that plays in this game and save time. They just don't play. You can delete them entirely, which is so good because like otherwise you have to skip them. And there's like 8 of these movies that will play. Yo, sweet bit, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Salad Bar. I hope you enjoy your stay and you stay as long as you like. Oh, dude. Okay, so there is one thing I can mess up. One, and it is the final boss. But I've not messed it up in a long time. So unless I choke it, then we're okay. All right. Yo, Mudstache, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Salad Bar. I hope you enjoy your stay and stay as long as you like.
Emergency level
D.
All personnel evacuate
immediately. Yeah, I could never choke the final boss fight. You kidding me? You're making me do a goblin voice. Why? For anyone who doesn't know, this is my goblin voice. This is how I voice my character on D&D. It used to sound like this, but it hurt my voice a lot. So I made it more like this.
Let's go!
And now I have to be posh as well. Okay. Thank you.
In the entire world.
I don't even know why I have these things as a redeem. So now I just sound like Boris Johnson again. And no one wants to sound like Boris Johnson. By the way, I'm not doing 2 minutes of them. You like it? Well, someone has to. It's the fact that I have to do a posh accent while being a Boris Johnson sound. It's great. Okay, so as I was saying, the only way that I can fuck up this run now is if... oh my god, there's still more. It's like 10 of these then. The only way that I can fuck up this run is if I mess up the final boss fight. And the final boss fight, I need to have a break between doing them. It hurts my So you can manipulate where the final boss spawns.
This one. Right here,
And
it's this one.
due to this,
My insane
you
pace.
can kind of do the fight super quick. But if you mess it up a single time, then the sequence breaks and you're kind of screwed. Right. We're chilling now. We're going to concentrate. Chat, we can't mess this up. We can't mess this up.
Imagined you'd be here.
We can't mess this up, surely. This is such a simple fight. But anyway, yeah. So, what we have to do here, I will spin it after the run. What we have to do here is, once this ends, this part, I need to run and hit him. And then, after I've hit him, I need to wait until I hear the sound of him teleporting back in before I can start moving again. I can rotate my camera, but I can't move until I hear him teleporting back in, because that makes him teleport to the opposite pillar of me every single time, as long as you don't mess it up. And then after you've hit him the second time, you need to do the same thing. You can move your camera, but you can't actually move.
My break Cathedral, this fucking stupid shit. Oh my god.
You can't move until
he's always clean and ready to be eaten.
You can't move until you hear him teleporting back in. But this time he doesn't teleport across from you. He teleports 2 pillars to the right of you so you can get him. And this happens every single time if you do the specific movement. But if you mess up once and get hit by him, it completely messes up the cycle, and you have to just guess where he is from then on out.
As long as a single one of us stands.
So you can vary. I've lost world record pace runs to this before.
This sounds like a you problem. I don't think that's the game's problem.
Yeah.
You might suck.
Yeah.
I can do so with a clear heart.
Very poetic, Kain. But in the end, you offer no more than a convenient rationalization for your crimes.
I hate it here.
These chambers offer
I'm gonna make those
insight
more.
for
I'm gonna make those more
patient enough to
expensive.
look. In your haste to find me, perhaps you have not
Sell
gazed
it,
deeply
bitch.
enough.
It's true.
Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine a millennium.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them.
Let's go!
What are we going to do?
13th
We are
place!
compelled ineluctably down preordained
I get bullied by chat all the time.
Free will is an illusion.
I have been to the tomb of Seraphan, Kain. Your dirty secret is exposed.
Bullied on world record face, yeah.
Could you transform a Seraphan
Watch this get
priest
denied or
into a vampire?
something.
Oh,
Stupid.
baby.
I do get bullied in other chats.
How could I not?
He said Mobius, not Morbius. It's not Morbin time, it's Mobin time, okay?
Even closer. Can you grasp
There's a
the absurd
difference.
beauty of the paradox?
You didn't bully me last night? That's a good point, actually, yeah. Maxie's nice to me. Maxie's like the only person that doesn't bully me. No, I'm not doing posh while I'm doing this.
Who better to serve me than the
Yo, Rory, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the salad bar. Hope you enjoy stay as long as you like.
Honestly,
Yes, you
fuck
also
this game.
bully me.
That being said, we'll probably be running it again tomorrow.
The Seraphan were saviors, defending Nosgoth. from the
Working on
corruption
Maxie,
that we
no.
represent. My eyes are opened, Kain. I find no nobility in the unlife you
Not
rudely
always, just
forced on my
sometimes.
unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing.
Okay, this is starting very soon, by the
You
way.
think the
It's quite a long little sequence of talking.
Altruistic? Don't be silly.
This game sucks. God,
Their
and
agenda was
fucking
the same
dick balls,
as
man.
ours.
Honestly,
You are
fuck this
lost in a
game.
maze of
That being
moral
said, we'll probably be
relativism,
running it
Kain.
again tomorrow.
These apparitions and portents.
Focus,
What
focus
game
time.
are you playing now.
Destiny is a game, is it not? And now, you await my latest move.
Okay, we need to concentrate. Focus.
I will send you to Jesus.
Focus. Come on. Right, don't move. Now move. And then we jump up this. Give him a little love tap.
That was not optimal. Yeah.
Okay, this is the harder one. This is the hardest one to hit. And if you mess this one up, then you're fecked.
Yeah, it's this one. Right here, it's this one. My insane face.
Oh! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Fucking did it. Oh. That is a new world record by about a minute and 11 seconds. Oh.
You nearly had me, Raziel.
Oh, let's
But
go!
this is not where or how.
Smanny, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Solid Bar. I hope you enjoy your stay and stay as long as you like.
Let's go!
Let's go!
13th place in the entire world.
13th place in the entire world. Yo, so Smanny. Pyro, thank you for the 100 bitties. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you for the GGs, everyone. We're gonna do some more runs of this. My early game is gonna be horrible to run against now. Oh, it's gonna be so horrible to run against.
Yeah, it's this one. Right here, it's this one. My insane
Oh,
face.
thank God. Let's go.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Raziel, Redeemer,
Raziel.
Pawn, and
Pawn.
Messiah.
And Sire.
Time spans soul.
Shut up, Mobius.
Welcome to your...
Yeah, my early and end game are going to be horrible to run against. All my time save is in the fucking middle of the run. Oh, god damn. You've got...